Hello. Hello, my friends. How are you today? Well, I'm doing sort of a different video today. I have my True Love Tarot on the table. I have my runes and I have my 1111 alignment cards, which I've had forever, I'd have to say. My runes and my little 1111 alignment cards have been. But I want to show that this was my first pick. My first pick I used to write on my cards back in the day, and my first pick was the divine marriage, uniting one's self. A spiritual marriage has taken place within my being. My feminine half and my masculine half have become one. Okay? So we have become one. And that's what really, truly um, becoming a spirit force source is about. And that's why we do not read gender specific on my channel, because we have both within us, all right? And that's why many are coming out of the closet, as they say, and learning to love themselves, their soul self. It's about the soul self, okay? But I wanted to do a reading with my True Love Tarot today with the 9 cards, because I went to a local beach near me, Clearwater Beach, and I couldn't do the full moon readings because it was going to rain that weekend, and the clouds were heavy at the night, so I couldn't see the full moon. But anyway, so I come home from that weekend, and the little video I dropped with the sunset moment came out superlative, with the King of Kings, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Queens, the Queen of Cups came through. So it was very, like, um, it was powerful for me when this happened. And one of my favorite songs of all time, Into the Mystic, Van Morrison. Oh my goodness, I've been hearing that song since I was in high school. I love that song, and it's the same. And I even said in that video, another song I adore is John Lennon's Imagine. So Imagine, when that came through and the sunset went down beautifully, we lucked out with that. Okay, so now I'm coming home, and um, I'm just on the internet last night, and I read about this couple who had been married. They were high school sweethearts, and it was in the 1940s, and he went to war, but he came back, and they were handsome. She was very, for those times, very polished chic with a little, cute hats, how they wore in the 40s. And he was a very handsome man. And anyway, fast forward, the story is about them, and then he comes back and he's opening up a, a garage, car mechanic kind of thing. And so he's all boy, all boy. But now they're in their 70s, and he gets, the Alzheimer dementia. And so he has to be put in, hospital scenario. And his wife, and they had 5 kids together. And I think, my Lord, I think they have like 7, 8 grandchildren. So the 5 kids, and now they're in their 70s. And she was 2 years younger, but they met in high school. So they were high school sweethearts, but then he goes to war, and then they get married, and the rest is history. But so now she wants to move into an assisted living, uh, so she can every day have lunch with her husband and every night kiss him goodnight. So now, but literally, so now she's in this assisted living, but she dies from a heart attack. So she's the first to go, even though her husband cannot recognize anyone or anything. Okay. And the son is writing the story. The son is writing the story for the internet. So now the father, the husband has passed, and the son now wants to go. Excuse me, the mother has passed, but now the son is going to go talk to the father, which the father doesn't recognize this man. Okay. And nobody thought the mother was going to go, but heart attack took her. So he goes to the father, and this is within hours of her passing, because now he realized this is serious, you know, mom has passed, and how am I going to explain it to Papa? So he goes to his room, and mind you, he doesn't even know who the son is. Okay, he's got the Alzheimer, the dementia. He's lost in space, and all of a sudden, within hours, he says, I think her name was Barbara, and he says, Barbara, and he passes. Okay. And the son was writing about how, true love truly exists. True love, you know, lasts forever. It was what he was trying to explain, as the son who was raised, and the son shared how beautiful their marriage was and how beautiful his mom and dad were, and, wholesome, wonderful family. And then after I'm reading that, I turn on the TV in the respect, and there's the Princess Bride movie, which I've watched a few times, like The Notebook. I've talked about The Notebook on my channel a lot because those two. And she was the one with the Alzheimer, the woman, the mother. But, he made sure, he kind of knew that that was her last night, and they both died together. They died together. And that's what I'm trying to share, that true love does really lasts forever. And the Princess Bride movie was about that, that true love never dies, and death cannot stop true love. Like they knew their souls were connected. Okay, so that had emotionally taken me to another place in the respect of positivity. That we really truly need to know that we have a soul purpose here. Okay, we really do. This is not a body and then we bury it and it's gone. We have a true soul purpose. And when you meet that mate, that believes in you and loves you, and for this June, I went out for this Sagittarius full moon in the respect, because this whole month of June is about the moon. Okay, the tarot card for the month of June is Luna. Okay, and it's also known as Sea Mother's Moon, with Cancer, and Cancer is the mother of mothers. Okay, she's about the family. So I just sat down this morning and I said, you know what, I don't I don't do a lot of love tarot card decks anymore, in the respect, because there's so many other readers that are, take care of that very, very well, monthly, and I just don't have time to do it. So it's like I want to do something special for the weekend I had on the beach, and for reading. I mean, what are the odds? Great video comes through for me for this full moon in Sagittarius, and then with the sunset, and then I see this reading about this couple who passed, and then The Notebook is a movie I've watched many times about a couple who passed together in a hospital room, and then here comes the Princess Bride, all about the true love, because true love does last forever. Okay, so I'm going to pick 9 cards, and I'm going to pull one rune, and then we're going to pull one of my 1111 cards. Okay, and let's see what the table has to say, because I believe in that, and I truly, feel for those of you, waiting and holding on. You hold on, okay, because when you're ready, and it is about being that alignment with yourself. You have to know who you truly are, your soul self, if I can add. You know who you are, get grounded on Mother, look up to the stars and the moon. And Luna does love the lovers. So let's see what happens with this reading, okay? And that full moon, I literally had an enjoyment moment with myself in the respect, even though I was doing it, live on the YouTube. It genuinely brought in, positivity. Okay. So, and I really try to put positivity into my readings. Sometimes I don't, believe what people are doing on this YouTube, no doubt about it. But for my life force self, I want all of us to embrace what we truly are. And, whether you're dating or married, you can always add more love. Okay, you can always add more love. But mainly, I truly feel it's about loving you first, because if you're not in love with you, how can someone else, take care of you in the respect. But yeah, genuinely, there is true love in this world. Okay. We see a lot of hate all the time, but make a commitment to find that true love. And even if it's not a, a love of sexuality and the respect, it could be a love for another, right? You believe in each other, friendship wise, and you build each other up. You value each other. But first, you got to value yourself, and you have to honor your soul, okay? And treat yourself with much respect. And then let the universe bring forward that mate that, some people find from high school and some people find later on. But I believe in that. I believe in love. I believe in love, okay? I do. I believe in love. And I truly believe that we're coded to meet that one. I do believe that as well. Whether it's, young age or just down the road. But spiritually, you have to know who you are first, okay? Because I believe that, the higher forces that be want the lovers to come through to heal this planet. We got to heal this planet from this derogatory hate that we have. But just know the humans are not in charge. Okay, it's great spirit, and let's see what happens. Okay, so we'll pick these two at the end. I got my little seahorses here that I found on this beach back in the day, and let's see what comes through. Okay, so let's just read what I like to do sometimes in opening up. Welcome energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder. With each season, let us rejoice. Through every phase of sun and moon, let us be in harmony. In every direction shall we offer our love. Okay, so let the reading begin. And this is also another faith card to believe in the higher spirit. Faith is an energy of your heart. The love chakra is known as anahata. Make room for it. Okay. So exude that. Even if you're alone, all right, it means that just exude it out to the universe. Okay. And let whatever happens will be. Okay. And so I'll put the love card out here so you can see the love. Okay. All right. So let's see what happens, my dears. Let's see. Oh. That's why I like to pick random cards, my darlings, because look what just comes through. Major Arcana the Lovers. And I just opened up with this couple, that loved each other, the true love. And this is my true love deck, okay? My true love tarot deck, which I've used since I started here on YouTube. And they have a new deck, my friend wrote to me, but they want $100 for that deck. It's like, what? I think I paid $10 for this deck. Number 6, the lovers. How fabulous is that, my darlings? Okay. And, I look at those sixes as harmony, peace, and karma. Okay. But the lovers is, again, all about that love of home and family and relationships. How wonderful. You see, we're tapping the table already. That the lovers has come through. I just shared this love card. This is a little deck I have. It's about fairies, but I didn't want to bring it through because it has a lot of other stuff in it, and I didn't want it to change this table reading. But I did like the image, to get grounded. No, it's spiritual. No, it's, earth, air, fire, water. And here we have, and see, we have a star there. We have a castle. It's like the lovers. So how can we standing strong already? Yes. You know what? I'm going to exhale out strong real quick because I think it's good for me to do that. which I prep myself for every reading. I truly do. But now the attraction, the lovers, okay? And see, attraction is, it's really what it's about. How, you know, but it's not like you see a picture and, oh, let me, this is, I'm talking about true love, okay, on this table today. I'm talking about that soul-mated true love that never dies, okay? It never dies because you're soulfully connected, right? That's what I'm trying to bring up, and that the lovers came through first card. How can I deny? Okay, now we have the Five of Shells. All right, and this deck is, I love this deck, but again, it's sometimes too aggressively negative. Like they call the moon, number 18, the Luna card, fear. Well, who should fear the moon? None of us on my channel do that. I mean, I believe Luna loves the lovers. Okay, so sometimes, now mind you, this deck is old. Okay, so I think their new deck, they've kind of changed a little bit more of their appearances. But fives is about change and movement. So this is the Five of Cups, the Five of Shells. Okay, so no doubt about it. This can be you have a change of heart of someone. Okay, it could also be like divorce. All right, a divorce. But you know what? Hey, I'd rather people go through a divorce than be unhappy in a marriage that is not loving. Okay, and especially if one or the other is cheating and lying, and there's no reason. Okay, no reason at all to stay with someone who is just moving forward. But I'm gonna stand that up strong because truly the lovers already have come through. So it's about loving you and your soul to attract that soul-mated true love. This is about true love, this reading. And I don't think I've used my true love tarot deck quite often, but I don't think I've just did a reading to find your true love or consider how to find your true love. Okay. So just know that, true love never dies, and even a death between lovers of, like I said about this beautiful couple and the Notebook, it was about where she also had the Alzheimer's dementia. She didn't even know who her husband was of all these years. But together they died at the same time. They passed, let's say passed. So their souls could be connected, okay? So, but if there's disappointment in your relationship and it's not good, and especially if there's, physical bad things going on or whatever it is, it's really time for all of us now that we're becoming more spiritual to embrace yourselves first. You got to love yourself first and value yourselves. Look at this. The King of Coins comes through. How beautiful. So the King of Coins. And we had the King of Swords, the King of Kings, the mental clarity, and the Queen of Cups come through for the sunset full moon reading in Sagittarius. I just did it when was it? Friday night? Saturday? How beautiful. So you see the King is here. Okay. And this is the King of Gems, the King of Diamonds, the King of Earth. All right. About the money. So please just master yourselves, okay? Master yourselves so that you can, either master your finances, because a lot of problems that happen in couples relationships is about money as well. You don't have the money, and then when you don't have the money, you can't do things and or even bring home food and feed your children. So don't let that happen. Go into your soul self, recover what is respect to yourself, treat yourself and value yourself. And then this association can materialize for you or, your person that you're with, or if you're single, you'll meet this kind of power source force. Okay, because you are valuing yourselves. Can't make that one up, right, my darlings? Standing strong. So we already had the lovers come through. with attraction. First card pull for this true love, and this that came through from the True Love Tarot deck. So that's, like I would say, more powerful. And yes, if there's disappointment, you stand strong with that, okay? If you know it's time to exit from a relationship that is no longer serving, and that's been a huge theme too. Let go of those not in your camp. Let go of those, not believing on what we're talking about on this channel and many other channels in the respect of, really, it's about being spiritual now. Tapping that higher force, knowing that it's not just about waking up and going to sleep and that 8 to 5 schlepp job. It's time to focus with, like, content of spirituality, with guidance of the spiritual force source. Okay? And that's why we go into meditation every day now. We really have to. Whether you wake up with no technology on, and even if you have to do certain things, you're not speaking, you're just trying to listen to the messages, and then you write everything down. Okay? That's what we do. But there is money on this table right now. The king of coins, the king of money, the king of earth. So get grounded. Get grounded. You see the lovers are grounded outside. Okay? In front of the castle. So it's like he's the king of coins right here. See? He's the king. Okay? And like the fairies are all about the earth element, right? So let's keep these three strong right now. Okay? And if any disappointment, especially all of you coming out, spirituality wise, that was the main reason I didn't want to come on the YouTube, because, oh Lord, I knew they would, people around here, because I ran a business out here, they'll know me. I went to high school out here, they'll know. And they don't like it, but I don't care. Queen of, my God, my favorite queen of fire comes through. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Roses. In this book, it's the Queen of Roses. So here she has, and that's what was crazy. The Queen of Cups came through with the King of Swords, and now we have the King of Earth with the Queen of Fire. So there is a match going to be made, coming for you. There's a lover situation here, really a true love, because these two people know. And see, these are masters, the king and queen, and the king of swords, the king of all kings, and then the queen of cups, the mother of all mothers, the love heart zone. They have mastered themselves. Okay, they have gone through it. All right. And when you have self-mastery, you know who you are. This is what you'll attract. Okay, and look at that. And actually, I'm a queen of pentacles, a queen of earth by my birth date. But because I run my own business, I'm also a king. All right. So, and then the Queen of Fire, she's my favorite. I love the Queen of Cups too, but this is bodacious mama right here. The Queen of Fire. No doubt about it. Queen of Clubs. And some say that the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Clubs, is the Mother Mary card. It's another reason why I love this card. Okay? Because it's a very intuitive card, and again, it's about that success. Mastering yourselves. Okay? You can see how feminine she looks and delicate, but yet, she's the Queen of Fire. I love it. I love it. Okay, so the lovers are here, and if you haven't seen that sunset full moon in Sagittarius, when the King of Swords came through and the Queen of Cups, what a beautiful magical relationship that was too. We talked about that. That could be a marriage as well. And here we have, looks like another alignment for a mastery in marriage. Oh, and look, looks like a marriage can come through, because we have celebration now with the Three of Cups, the Three of Shells. How beautiful. And the threes are about that creativity, okay? And the shells, the cups are about our heart zone, our love heart. So it's like, you just have to go forward now, okay? And no worries, no worries. Create a celebration. Okay, create. Yes, I can already intuitively say there could be a marriage here. especially coming from that sunset full moon. I felt that was marriage too, but I don't think I used the word marriage. But now there's a celebration here. So I have to add, I think there's a marriage, potentially. But again, you have to know who you are. You have to master yourselves, okay? You truly do. You have to be knowing who you are, and who you can meet has to be also knowing who they are. All right? All right. Oh, how lovely. Oh boy. And in that reading, we received the Triumph card of Ace of Swords, the Excalibur. And now we're receiving the Ace of Coin, the Ace of Gems, the Ace of Earth. So kind of this reading is flowing with what just came through in front of a beautiful sunset. Okay, no doubt about it. So truly, it's about mastering yourselves now. All right, you have to believe in your potential, your soul force source. It's like, you want to, where are you focusing to make your future outcome be true? That's sort of like what it is. Where are you focusing? Are you focusing negative? Well, forget that. Okay. You have to think positive. And that's about healing within, going within. All right. Ask for guidance every day. That's why we meditate. We ask for guidance. Wow. So, and the aces are all about beginnings, new beginnings. Okay. So even if you have to start over in a way, in the respect, believe it. And aces are also about that new desire you're going to put forward. I want this desire for me. I want to be in a relationship that really, you know, is the beautiful one that we love each other till the day we pass. Okay. But here we have the earth is delivering. Mother is delivering this for you if you just put it together. Do these new desires, do these, and we've been talking about, because this is also about, desiring financial prosperity. But you're the one who has to create that, okay? All right? You're the one, okay? Look at that. Desire, new beginnings. And here we have the lovers opening up the reading. It's all beautiful. Okay, now we have the Three of Wands. All right, 2 threes coming through. Create, create, my darlings. The Three of Cups with celebration, and now the Three of Wands, fire, with the Queen of Fire herself right here, opportunity. So perhaps there will be an opportunity, okay? So really be creative, be creative. And for those of you who like to write, this is usually also known as, you know, uh, authorship, like writing something, a book, whatever, or a blog, or you know what I mean. You can write your words. If not, write in your journal. I talk about that all the time. Whatever comes to mind, you write it in that journal. And I've done that. How many papers have I brought out, written back years ago? But they they speak louder today than they did when I first wrote them. Okay? And the Queen of Fire is here. All right? And the King of Money is here. So believe in yourselves. Don't deny your beauties. Don't deny. Oh my God, look how beautiful. No doubt about it. When the Ace of Swords came through for this sunset full moon, I was so happy when I saw that. And then the King of Swords was there, the King of Kings with mental clarity. All about that male active sensibility. But now, back to back from 2 different decks. And now we already have the Ace of Gems, the Ace of Earth, the Ace of Coin, the Ace of Money. Okay? So, no doubt about it, we'll have triumph when we master ourselves. Okay? Because it doesn't really happen a lot when the kings and queens come combination back to back in a reading. But I meditated on this reading. And I'm telling you, just because it was mainly because I read that on the YouTube about this couple passing within hours of each other, and then watching the Princess Bride come through, which I've seen, probably a dozen times too. How about that, my darlings? Reward and triumph. So begin to master yourselves and desire strong new beginnings. Think about it this way. You're going to master yourselves towards new beginnings. Okay? To meet that love that's meant to be. Okay? And look, here we have this partnership right here, meant to be. And then the King of Kings and um, the Queen of Cups, meant to be. So back to back, we have this, and again, we don't read gender specific here. That it doesn't matter who you love. It's as long as you both know you're meant to be in love. But you've mastered yourself already. It's not like, one's going to take from the other. No, this is like you know who you are, this person knows who you are, and you're totally attracted to each other. Okay? And the universe, Earth Mother will send you that reward, and then clarity wise, you'll triumph in this relationship. This is meant to be. Meant to be. Okay? Let's see this last card. Oh my Lord. See the power? See the power in this reading, my dears, with the Emperor. The Emperor, very pioneering, and he rules a lot. He's the ruler of rulers, the Emperor. He rules over kings and queens. Trust that. But look at this triumph power with the Emperor comes through. Wow, how beautiful. Really powerful, definitely. And the Emperor is, the love of Venus in the respect, because Venus, or the Emperor, is ruled by Mars. The Empress is Venus. So look at that. Not only, do we have these kings and queens coming through, talking about love and true love and celebrating this opportunity. The Emperor is here to say, yes, believe, believe. I love my Venus. I love my Venus. Yes. Okay. But definitely, this is about ruling your brain. Okay. Like the King of Swords that came through. You got to rule mentally. You have to have that clear consciousness, which is very male active. Okay. The air sign and the fire sign, all about male active. Even if this Queen of Rods is here, this Queen of Fire, all male active. Okay. And see this beautiful king. He's about the gems, the earth, feminine, feminine receptive. Okay. Like Luna, the moon. All right. Wonderful. Well, standing all of them strong for this reading. My goodness. We first put out the little love card because that's what's my intent. I want to see love on this table. And look at that. We already have a couple right there. Truly, truly. Opportunity. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And then reward. 2 threes. But you got to create it. You got to create it. And now look at this. And then that the Ace Triumph card of the Air Swords came out again. And here we have these two major arcanas, the Lovers and Emperor. Yes, Mars loved his Venus, even though they would war at times. But standing strong, we can add right there. I don't want to burn these cards. Wow, okay, well, thank you, True Love Tarot. Yes, I think you kind of brought it together for us. So let's pick a rune and see what the rune says. Okay. Let's pick a rune. Alrighty. And what do we have? Movement. Okay, this is about movement. Let's set it down here. And let me turn my head for the moment because I know these cards because I've had them so long, so I don't want to look at them. So I'm just going to turn my head and we're going to pick one to see how we close this reading. Okay. Because this was about true love. That true love never dies, okay? And you meet each other, your souls will always connect. So what do we have here? Okay, very good. Angelica, angelic realm, work with your angels. And those readings are coming too. I promise the higher forces I do these angel videos, but I just chose to take a little break this month, and then I'm going to do this. There's a super moon coming. On the 23rd, so I want to do that, and then clairvoyant alchemies, and then I'll do the angels. But here we come. La la la, coming from black hole. And I have other this, it's like a story I have coming. And la 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 is like this sacred mermaid from the ethers. I'm in a void, space, a black hole, yet I feel light. It is me. I have been brought here to be shown that my essence remains light, no matter what. Exclamation mark, okay? Exclamation mark. I am in a void, space, a black hole, yet I feel light. It is me. I have been brought here to be shown that my essence remains light, no matter what. And la 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 comes from the black hole. Oh, I didn't expect that card to come through. That's a very powerful card. You see, it's the black void. But you know what? That's sometimes all right. You know, sometimes from darkness we learn what the light comes. You know, we understand the light even better. And sometimes, you know, there's nothing wrong with going into the void of darkness and coming out beautifully aligned. And that's the beautiful thing about spirituality. And that's why it's so nice to see how in the YouTube community there's so many new readers, you know, because I'm here to teach. I'm a spiritual teacher. I'm not here to just pull three cards and blah, 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 but I'm here to take us from that black hole and learn where the light is. Okay, that's exactly why I think they've brought me here. And yeah. Okay, well, look at this. Movement, progress, the horse. And this rune is named Ewaz. Ewaz. And I picked this back in a full moon on May 2005. All right. May 2005, yes. Okay, and I think that new moon will be in Cancer on the 23rd. So this full moon was the 23rd. And that's going to be a super moon. And here we are saying in June, the tarot card is the moon. So Luna is very powerful. No matter how you look at her, whether full or new, and new moons are all about that manifestation. And the Cancer is all about motherhood and family. So put it out there, my friends. Okay, Ewaz is a rune of transit, transition, and movement, of physical shifts, new dwelling places, new attitudes, or new life. It also signifies movement in the sense of improving or bettering any situation. There is about this rune a sense of gradual development and steady progress, with the accompanying notion of slow growth through numerous shifts. Look at this, slow growth. And here we have the opportunity with creativity, and that leads to growth and triumph and reward. Okay, let me read. There is about this rune a sense of gradual development and steady progress, with the accompanying notion of slow growth through numerous shifts and changes. This could apply to the growth of a business. Okay, look at this. We were just saying gems, earth, okay, business, finances. There's a reward in that. New beginnings, desire strongly what you look forward to. This could apply to the growth of a business or the development of an idea. A relationship may need to undergo changes if it is to live and grow. Moral effort and steadfastness are called for when you draw movement. Another of the cycle runes. Let it be said this way, quotes, as I cultivate my own nature, all else follows, quotes. There we go. As I cultivate my own, and that's why you either, you have to be that king of gems or this queen of fire. Know who you are, okay? And the lovers are here, and the emperor's here saying, we'll be connected, soul to soul, okay? When you know who you are, and that's what we were sharing. You have to really focus on who you are. You have to value yourselves. You have to honor your soul, and you have to respect and treat yourself with respect and others as well, okay? Especially those, and that's when I totally believe the universe will send you your your best mate yet, okay? And if you add that, like this couple who met in high school and die within hours, uh, it's beautiful. It's even more beautiful. This rune symbol is the horse, and in Native American wisdom, the horse is power. Okay, and we have power already with the Emperor. Okay, so let's hold that strong. So the horse in Native American wisdom is power, and here we have the Emperor. Okay. Okay, the symbol is the horse, and it signifies the bond between horse and rider. Bronze Age artifacts show a horse drawing the sun across the sky. Here Iwaz is saying, you have progressed far, enough to feel a measure of safety in your position. Now it is time to turn again and face the future, reassured. Look at this, triumph, reward, celebration, opportunity. King, queen, love, lovers. Face the future. Hold it up. Let's face the future, reassured, prepared to share the good fortune that comes your way. The sharing is significant since it relates to the sun's power to foster life and illuminate all things with its light. Okay, isn't that fabulous? And I just did that sunset. That's all about our beautiful sun, and it was a wonderful reading as well. And that is, the sun is our power force source. Please look up every day, in the respect, make sure you have sunglasses on, but, and look up to the Luna too. I mean, it's just, it's what we have to do now, and at night watch the stars, and the movement is here, and the power came through, and from the runes via the horse, but nonetheless, Native American wisdom. The horse is power, and it's all good. And I think I'm just going to pick one more of these to have a pairing, since we already have the pairing here, the pairing we have, especially with that full moon in Sagittarius. I just wish that the weather would have been nice. I could have done a moon reading, but and here we have star legacy, star being. We have come here to birth a planet into light. Isn't that beautiful? We have come here to birth a planet into light. And that's what I mean. Spirituality is a wonderful thing. And back in the day, I wrote, the violet light of healing is us. Okay. The violet light of healing is us. So I think we've had beautiful violet light healing, trying to share with us, don't give up on you, that the lovers from the True Love Tarot deck was the first pull, and we have the Emperor of Power here. Okay, so just believe in yourselves, love you first. Really, that's the main thing I can say. Value yourself, so that when that mated relationship comes, it's meant to be. And especially even if you're young, like these young high school people who meet their true love, but they know who they are and they respect, they're coded, they know what they have to do, and then that mate comes for them, and that's what makes their life even happier than anything, because they found it at a young age, and they teach their children ethics of beauty. I mean, how many of us have probably been come from broken households and marriages, father not there, mother not there. But imagine when you do have that. That's why the son wrote the story, how the father literally called out her name within hours of her passing, because it was meant. And that's the love he has now, and to teach his children. And that's how we gain light in our life. And we know the beauty of the soul and our starry selves. And just know angels are always there. They're the ones. They're the ones who take us to the white light, bright light, the angels. Okay? Believe in that. Love to you all, my darlings. Enjoy, and thank you for watching and appreciating these kind of videos that come up like this. It's like, like I said, I guess I'm meant to be on this YouTube. Love to you all, and embrace your beautiful ones, your family, your children. Give them a huge hug tonight, okay? Ciao.